Hello, YouTube. Uh, it's 2023, February 23rd, and I thought I'd go over my bug out bag. I go over it about every 5 to 6 months to make sure everything's good in it and check everything, make sure I've got everything that I need. Uh, Last video I did, someone said something about the shaky video. Well, I had a heart attack and stroke back in 2019, and it's caused me to shake. Uh, so I got a tripod, and hopefully this will take care of the shaky video. But without further ado, let's get right into the back. We'll do this first little pouch, have some morale patches. In this first pouch, it's got a big lighter, about 250 pellets, about 300 BBs, and another pack of about 300 BBs. We have a headlamp. It's a dual mode, high and low, 150 lumen. We have bins 30% deep for bug spray. We have tripwire or snare wire. Have batteries for the headlamp. Have another lighter. Have a 60 lumen light. It shines pretty bright. What else do we have in here? 2 extra loose batteries and a little button compass to check to make sure my other compass that I have deeper in the bag is still pointing true. Getting on into the second little pouch. This is food, and as you can see, the seal has failed on this one. I haven't sealed this one, but it's got a bunch of granola bars and hard candy. Hard candy. The seal has failed on this one as well, so I have to reseal those and re-vacuum. Have a bunch of Quest bars, 1 bar, Cliff bar, to see, to get me through for a few days. Have a hygiene kit, which includes hand sanitizer, a lighter, toothbrush and toothpaste, comb, shaving gel, a washcloth, and toothpaste. Some Hasbro Golden Bear gummy bears, and that's it for this pack. Lay the pack down. We get into the first large. Oh, there is something else. A quick flip knife. It's a rather nice knife. It's spring loaded, so it's easy to open and close. And have an X-Acto blade. Getting into this department, we have a long reach lighter. This little bag here contains my Sawyer Mini with the cleaning kit and the bag and the straw. We've got our cutlery, knife, fork, and spoon. Have about 10 or 11, well maybe 12 tent stakes. Have fishing gear. I'll do a different video on just this. To get these on out of the way, we have feminine napkins in case you have a large bleed or something like that. These are made to absorb blood, so I thought I'd go ahead and put them in there. Not actually cover the bleed, but to get the blood to stop and start clotting. Have number 13 bank line, no, number 18 bank line, 249 feet. Have a beanie, a boo-boo kit that contains a lot of band-aids, a little knife, lighter, thermometer, different things you need for boo-boos, including medications such as Benadryl, ibuprofen, aspirin, all in this little case. This is my fire kit. It's got a little bottle of alcohol, quick tenders, another bottle of alcohol, a lighter, a couple of quick wet fires, 2 lighters, ferrocerium rod taped and duct tape for a handle, and petroleum dipped cotton balls, and a little knife to use as a scraper for the ferrocerium rod. A micro rod and reel. This is a extendable, collapsible rod. I think it's 30 inches. And the reel's got 8 or 6 pound test line and works really good. I'm going to save this for a minute. We have an escape sleeping bag, emergency sleeping bag, a folding saw. As you can tell, I've used it quite a bit. It's a good saw. It cuts both ways, pulling and going forward. This, it looks like a Mora, but it's actually a knockoff. But it's made just exactly the same as a Mora, including the belt, clip. I mean, it's the same thing as a Mora, but it only costs $2.97 at Walmart, and it's very, very sharp. Have a mini pry bar to use to get entry if need to be into a house or something like that. Have some crappie bites for fishing. And everybody knows what this is used for. It's a little poop scoop shovel. You know, you gotta dig your cat hole. Don't leave your excrements just laying around for somebody to step in. That's downright disgusting. I have a Leatherman Wave. It's got a lot of tools on it. I like it. It's got a really good saw, good knife blade, and it's got a couple of other tools to it, but it's one of the cheaper versions of Leatherman. And that's it for that compartment. Now getting into the main compartment. This bag clamshells. Don't have anything in the top pocket or anything like that. We have a serrated hatchet, Schrade knife. I really like Schrade. They make a really good knife. It holds a good edge. We have work gloves, mechanics. Never go wrong with mechanics gloves. And this here is a suture kit. It has everything you need to sew a major wound up or something like that. This contains gauze, razor blades, and antibiotics, a pair of tweezers, real good tweezers, a secondary knife, and a pair of fingernail clippers, and a pair of latex gloves. This is my pack cover. This here is my hammock. In this bag we have clothing items. With it turning spring, I don't think I'll really change anything. We have the basic t-shirt, underwear, socks. And then on down we have a pair of camouflage cargo pants. And they all fit into this dry sack. I'm sorry, this is not my hammock. This is a tarp, sil nylon tarp, 10 by 12. This is my hammock. It's, I'm a pretty big guy, 6 foot, 6'1", 260 pounds, so I had to get the large double hammock, and they hold 500 pounds. It's a real good hammock. I've used it quite a bit. We have 100-pound or 100 feet of 557 strand paracord. Have 2 emergency blankets. Have flushable wet wipes. I'm sure you know what these are going to be used for. There's 48 wipes in there. My rain gear, jacket, and pants. And have a grill to lay across 2 rocks or 2 logs so you can cook your meal. In this dry bag, sealed in a plastic bag as well to double secure, make sure it doesn't get dirty or get wet or anything like that. We have my solar charger. It's got 4 solar panels, as you can see. I think it's 36.8 micro hours. It does have a flashlight, has USB ports, and I like it. It's pretty nice. Have a USB to micro, and have an adapter to take it to my phone, which is USB-C. have one last bag to show. Move some of this stuff out of the way. This is my possibilities pack. It too is double and even triple bagged for safety. We have Right in the Rain notepad, compass with whistle, it's an orientation compass. Have a deck of playing cards, knife sharpener, another collapsible knife sharpener, diamond bit, have two of these. These are duct tape and black tape wrapped up on an old card. My signal mirror. There we go. And it does have a hole to actually spot what you're trying to signal. Another 60 lumen flashlight. Various pens and pencils. A P38 can opener, the small version. Have yet another button compass that actually points north. And then we have Coleman's water purification tablets. And then in this bag here, just going to dump it all out. We have an iPad with charging cables and earplugs. Actually, the charging cables are right here. Just in case I can get to a place that has power, I've got a plug-in for my USB to charge. Have two small battery packs, which I'm going to be replacing these with a 20,000 amp micro amp, or micro, well, whatever they're called. I'm going to replace it with a 20,000. We have about 20 aqua tabs for water purification. Have two lighters, bigs. Couple emergency AAA batteries. Now this, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Actually, I don't think there's any batteries. That's where the batteries go. Okay. As you can see, it's got a green laser. This can be seen for miles at night. A really good high density laser beam. Again, I don't know if you can see that right there. And then the last item in the pack is a throwaway cell phone. You can make emergency calls. It don't weigh anything, and it doesn't require service to make emergency calls. So you can call at any point in time you want to the 911 or what have you. A lot of people look at me and say, why do you carry that cell phone? Well, I try to explain to them that You can make emergency calls with that. But that's my bug out bag for 2023. And as far as the weapons, I carry a 9mm and I carry a pellet rifle. A lot of people wonder why I carry a pellet rifle. Well, I carry BBs and pellets for ammunition. This is a lot quieter and will get squirrels just as good as a 22. Squirrels, rabbits, possum, raccoon. This is a good rifle. I have used it. It's zeroed in on the scope, and I just like it because it's got that hand grip right there, and it's really nice. I like it. I mean, who wouldn't like something like that, right? But yeah, I don't carry extra ammunition. I just got the 9mm about a week ago, so I've got to buy some ammo if I can find it. Here in Tennessee, ammunition is scarce, so I guess I'll just have to look around or wait and see what happens. I know my brother, he has a lot of ammunition and he has a lot of 9mm, so I may get some ammo from him. But anyway, this is my bug out bag. It weighs approximately, almost forgot, my cook kit. So I'm sure somebody would say, well, you ain't got a container. Well, that I do. I have a container to boil water in, stove, and fuel. It's a Stanley cup. If I can get it out. That's the fuel. It's a large canister. It's one of the large ones. And there's a Stanley cooker. Inside is a sponge to clean up, and the actual stove that goes on the fuel. So I do have a stove. I do have a way to boil water. As far as an external container, I do not have, but I am planning on getting one as soon as possible, probably within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to hit the Goodwill stores, thrift stores, and see what I can get to improve this kit, to see what they have and go from there. Now I do know on this front pouch are all the coffee, lemonade, creamer, and so on and so forth. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of it. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I look forward to seeing your all's videos, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.